Just gonna go over some things that actually come with this car and stuff that I might have actually missed. Audi magazine. I have a bunch of Audi magazines that give you some ideas. I think I'm actually in this magazine. Go figure. I was at one of the Audi launches and I was there. Have all the Audi all-road books. They'll go with the car from each year. Oh, yeah, that's a nice book too. Accessory book. Anything, most of these things will all have all roads in them. I know I have one with the prototype, I believe. RS6. But there's stuff in here, MTM. But there's good literature. Also, what's going to come with this is this is an actual Audi book. What do you call it? Attaché. Originally, this was a car cleaner kit, which I purchased years ago. And I used to actually use this book for my computers and stuff. All that stuff will go inside. Okay, anything, I'm not holding anything back. You have the Samco sport hoses in there. You can see what the fuel pressure regulator is at. No K&N air filters in there. Taking that out for the S-Flow. That's in there. That supposedly gave some pretty big games. It has that little cone within the stock box. I like things to kind of look stock, so that's why I kind of left the whole box there and everything. All the Samco hose kit, that was expensive, $450. Let's see, what else? RS4 motor mounts. It's got the Hotchkiss bar kit, sway bar kit on it. As you see, those beautiful Porsche reds. Also, what will come with the car is the VAGCOM plug. This was like $450 at the time. I don't know what they're doing now. Expensive stuff. All the booklets are here. Even the one for the nav. I got everything. So that's there. Another cool feature is that a lot of them do not have this. This was kind of like a dealer installed sort of option. Almost like the kind of like the, what do you call it? The A8. What this was for was you had an option for the tire pressure monitoring system. It's no longer in it. 95% of the cars out there do not work. I never wanted it in there anyway, but it's just pretty cool because you can actually control things from the middle, and instead of having the cup holder in there, that's what's there in its place. That's for the nav. I never actually stuck it. Oh, another thing I do have, and I'll show you, is I put the city lights in. Never actually hooked them up, but the city lights are actually in there. Another cool feature it has is these yellow, has the yellow high beams. Those are great. It looks like sunlight. There's the city light in there. And I do have the wiring, but I never actually physically hooked it up. What I did purchase for it, I never got a chance to do it. If you remember the S4s, they came with these, and I wanted to actually take out the cup holder and put that in its place. Also bought this because I like that switch out of the OnStar. Never did that either. Everything's there. This is pretty cool too. This is an actual, let's see if we can get it out. I have to put down the camera. This is the Audi tire pressure monitor, so pressure gauge. Still has the bag for when you change a tire. I keep the air compressor on the out. This way it's just easier. Have that. This is for the stock mats. You also have the rubber. Stock mats are underneath the rubber mats. Just thought it'd be simpler just to do it this way for transporting. Another feature I have is these are the door guard moldings from an A6. So my plan was to actually put them on the sides, do something a little bit different, kind of like a regular A6 Avant or an A6, and just kind of change up the car a little bit. I never got around to doing it. It's up to you if you want to do it. I include them. They're expensive. Just never got a chance to do it. It also has the after run, so when you turn on this car, it will cool itself down. I did buy that little piece because I think it's important to cool down the vehicle afterwards. Has CX Racing intercoolers in there, much bigger. The RS6 fender wells are in there. That was fun putting in. Those were very expensive also. If you're going to do things, you got to get that flowing air through the vehicle. It's very important because, well, I have those big intercoolers. If it can't flow through, you can actually see the venting right there. And the MagnaFlow exhaust. I'll tell you one thing, the car, handling wise, is just amazing. The difference. Everything's very clean underneath also. Then I have the R-Knot suspension that's lifetime. I went with the better one. What does the car need? Paint these bumpers. That's really what it needs. You know, I just never finished it. I would not put it to the same color. I hate that. This is an Allroad. It's not a regular A6, so that would be it. You know, paint the flares, freshen them up, and just get the car. What else does it need? Really doesn't need anything, this car. It's pretty much everything's done. Timing belt was done. I have all the documentation, which I'll show you in the next little clip. Xenons, you have the yellow fogs on the bottom. Car gets numerous looks, lots of compliments. So speed, it has it. It's all here. If you need, you know, more info, give me a call. I'll answer anything you want. Everything's being included with the car. You know, I'm not holding anything back. Also, what you'll get with this car is everything is accounted for on this vehicle. Everything that I've done, all the research, I mean, everything's in PDFs. All the things that were purchased also are here. So it's another benefit. Everything that was done is all documented, and you have all the original ads that I purchased the stuff from. So there's a lot of good materials here, how to work all of this stuff. The let's see, we have the suspensions there, everything, things to do to the vehicle is all documented. Big brake upgrade is there, how to do it, even though everything is done already, but everything was saved. It's a lot of good stuff. Now, picture wise, everything is here. Things that I've also done to the vehicle. Tons of photography on the engine coming out, the brake job, the turbo. Even when the headlights were done, that was shown. So, very nice documented vehicle. If you're into this type of stuff, I'll just burn all this to a disk. This way it goes on there. The original wheels. So, as for paperwork, there is plenty. Actually, that's the Allroad that was found in the World Trade Center garage. A lot of documentation, a lot of stuff, how to do things, everything I printed out, how to use the VAGCOM on certain things. Also, any things that were purchased are also here. Tires, everything is documented. Inspections. Oil changes, parts from Volkswagen, how to use stuff, the MagnaFlow. all this stuff.